Imagine you are walking through a forest 10,000 years ago. No cities, no smartphones, no hospitals, no police, no modern comforts, just nature and survival. Now imagine hearing a sudden sound in the bushes, a movement, a rustle, a crack of a branch. At that moment, your brain has two choices. Option 1, assume it is harmless. Perhaps it is the wind. Perhaps it is a rabbit. Perhaps it is nothing. Option 2, assume it is dangerous. Perhaps it is a predator. Perhaps it is a cougar. Perhaps it's something that can kill you. Now think carefully. Which assumption would help you? Which assumption would help your ancestors survive? The cautious one, the fearful one, the one that assumed danger first. Because if you were wrong and there really was a cougar hiding in the bushes, the cost could be your life. But if you assumed danger and there was no cougar, the cost was only temporary stress. And so, over thousands of generations, the human brain evolved a bias, a survival bias, a tendency to notice threats faster than opportunities, problems faster than possibilities, danger faster than safety. Now, this made perfect sense in the ancient world. But modern life created a problem because today the cougar is rarely real. Yet the brain still reacts as if it is. Now the cougar becomes an email, a deadline, a disagreement, a social media comment, a financial worry, a future's uncertainty, a health concern, a difficult conversation. The threat changed, but the brain did not. And so, the ancient survival system continues doing exactly what it was designed to do: protect, predict, prepare. Now, here is where things become fascinating. The brain does not just notice danger, it prioritizes danger. Imagine receiving 10 compliments and one criticism. What does the mind remember? Often the criticism. Imagine having a wonderful week and one stressful moment. What does the mind repeat? Often the stressful moment. Why? Because survival systems are not designed to maximize happiness. They are designed to maximize survival. And survival requires remembering danger. Now think about how much energy this consumes. The mind scans, predicts, analyzes, worries, rehearses, protects again and again and again. The cougar may be gone, but the nervous system remains alert. Now this explains something many people struggle to understand. Why is it easier to focus on problem than possibilities? Because problems feel urgent. Opportunities feel optional. The survival brain always chooses urgency. Now imagine waking up every morning with an ancient security guard inside your head. His job is simple. Find danger, prevent pain, protect survival. The problem is, he never retires and he rarely takes a day off. Now, here is the deeper challenge. The brain cannot always distinguish between an actual threat and an imagined threat. Thinking about a future disaster can trigger many of the same biological responses as facing a real one. The body reacts, stress chemistry increases, the heart rhythm changes, survival activates. Even when the Cougar exists, only in the imagination. Now, perhaps this explains why so many people feel exhausted. Not because life is attacking them, but because the brain is constantly preparing for attacks that never arrives. Now, let us be clear. The survival brain is not the enemy. It saved humanity. Without it, our ancestors might never have survived long enough to become us. The problem is not having a survival system. The problem is living entirely from it, because survival is excellent for emergencies, but it is terrible for creativity, terrible for connection, terrible for intuition, terrible for transformation. You cannot create a new future while constantly preparing for tension. Now imagine teaching the brain something new, not eliminating caution, not ignoring reality, but helping the nervous system recognize safety again, helping the body understand that not every rustle in the bushes is a Cougar, helping the mind distinguish between possibility and threat. Now something remarkable begins happening. Energy returns, attention expands, creativity awakens, presence deepens, and the nervous system becomes less reactive, because the body no longer treats every uncertainty as an emergency. Now perhaps one of the greatest acts of personal transformation is not learning how to think more. Perhaps it is learning when not to believe the survival brain, learning when the Cougar is real and when it is merely a shadow created by old conditioning, because the brain will always look for danger. That is its job. But wisdom is knowing that not every bush contains a Cougar, and not every uncertainty contains a threat. Sometimes the greatest opportunities of life, the greatest opportunity of your life is hiding in the very place your survival brain is afraid to explore.